Okay, I'm gonna make me another little short video here. So, capacitors are in every piece of electronic equipment we have, from amplifiers, and yes, my bench is a mess. So, from amplifiers to radios, even our test equipment. And the quality of these caps make a big difference, people. Their tolerance for our oopses. So, the main purpose of a capacitor is to filter. And we're going to be testing in capacitor mode here. And of course it's reading 0. And I have the shortest leads I have, so I don't get any capacitance in the leads or inductance, which makes a difference on the reading. So anyway, here we go. We're going to test some. I'm going to be pausing the video while I handle and hook everything up, but you'll get to see the test results each time. Stand by. Okay, first candidate, brand new, just got a whole bag of these in. And so we have a 4700 microfarad, and yeah, whatever name brand that is. So 4700, well, came a little short. I know there's a 20% tolerance, and yeah, it probably falls in that 20%. Stay tuned. Next one. Very popular. The Samyang, of course, camera doesn't want to focus. So anyway, another 4700 microfarad. Stand by. All right, 4700 hooked up. Oof! Another one falling short. Yep. Okay, so we got us another somewhat no name. Let me change this a little bit. There, yeah. 4700, and yep, another falling short. Falling short. Here's another one. So 4700. This is a rail. This is not a inlet for 12 volt side. This is a rail cap, found in like your smaller powered Class D or Class AB amplifiers. Hang on. Alrighty, got her hooked up, and oh, fail again. Yeah, these no-name Chinese brands, false advertisement is what I call it. Second grade, third, you know, didn't make the cut, so they just throw them in a different batch and sell them to you at a cheaper price. And next one, this one is found in all your Koreans. So this is a big rail cap out of a very popular name known amongst all bass heads. From a reputable manufacturer of amps that make very quality amps. I say quality, big powerhouse. Stand by. Alrighty, got her hooked up, and I did just pull this from a board just to make this. So we got her there, we got her hooked up. Oh, and it's a 2200 microfarad. And yes, I do short these out, cross the poles, make sure there's no voltage before I check them, because it will mess with your reading. Oh, another falling short. And I assure you that amp is not 6 months old. But yep. Notice the name here, Samyang. That is the junkiest capacitor company on the planet. Now, those aside, I have no name that I bought from a local store, okay, and I know he carries mostly decent stuff. Never heard of this Cap name, but he said, you know, everything always tests good, everything's usually within where it's supposed to be. I used it in some testing, it still got a little solder on it, but it was never properly installed for a permanent. So anyway, let's see where she sits, Mr. No Name there. Stand by. And just to show you that it is a full-on video, so here we go. Hooking it up, and where does it go? 2500 microfarad on a, what was that? 2200 microfarad. So I give this one an A+. And this one, I assure you, has been sitting in my drawer over here, my junk drawer down here, for, 10 years. And I know capacitors have a shelf life. But it's amazing how that old capacitor is still well within and exceeds its stamped rating. Now, I'm not checking these for voltage tolerance. I have another machine that'll do that, but I'm not going to cover it. I'm just covering their storage capacity at the moment. So this one would definitely exceed the ratings. Next, now we're going to step up into some quality. Show you what quality capacitors actually look like. Stand by. So, this is a Nichikon. This is some of the more high dollar capacitors. Yes, it's an 85C, but I assure you, this name brand, it will exceed that recommendation, or that labeling. So, let's see where Mr. Nichikon here. It's brand new, but I will go ahead and still short the leads. And I can't do this one-handed, but I short them with a pair of pliers. Make sure there's no voltage in them. So stand by. Alrighty, we have a 3300 microfarad hooked up. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, 3600 microfarad. And yeah, they change. It's never been hooked up, so yeah, it's gonna float around a little bit till it figure out where it's been happy. But yeah, 3300 microfarad Nichikon quality. Yeah, there you go. Got one more to show you. Stand by. Okay, once again, here we go. 105C, so there are a lot of people will be happier to see that. A little more temperature tolerant. And Nichikon 4700 microfarad. Wonder just where would it be? 4700, and it's measuring 48. How about that? How about that, boys and girls? Yep. Nichikon for the win. Your quality amp manufacturers, to keep costs down, put these no-name China half-ass caps, and there's a few guys out there that swear that Samyang is the greatest thing since sliced bread, but these never been installed, done it, except this one. This one's been installed, but whole bag of them. But nobody wants to pay high prices, and they just want to get by. So, yeah, quality versus crappy. Y'all be the choice. It's your audio equipment. You want to make it last. These filter out ripple current, filter out sporadic voltage spikes. You know, these things are the ones that take a beating, especially if your electrical is not on par. These are the first thing that will fail. They get charged and discharged beyond their life. So anyway, good little 10-minute video there. Hope y'all or more informed. Nichikon for the win. Happy Wednesday.